Hey, what's up everybody? It's time for another video in my series where I try to use Sega Sportstalk Baseball to guide the 1992 Mets, aka the worst team money can buy, to a better record than they really had. So sit back, relax, hit like and subscribe, and enjoy the show. Alright, today we're going to finish off the American League West by playing the Chicago White Sox. I actually went into this game not thinking it would be a very interesting game, but then as I played it I realized they had a lot of really good players, so we'll talk about them as the game goes on.
It's time to play ball. New York takes the field. Leading off, number 30, up to 68 batters.
Case in point, here we have Tim Raines, who rose to prominence with the Montreal Expos and later became a true Yankee.
Next up, number 6.
Next we have Steve Sachs, who was a longtime Dodger.
Hit to second. Got it. Throws to first. He's out. Next up, number 30.
And Frank Thomas, a.k.a. the Big Hurt.
He delivers. Fastball. He takes it. Strike one. The pitch on the way. Hit up the middle. He has it. The throw to first. He's out. Side retired. No runs. No hits. No errors. And no one left on. After the half. Up nothing tie. Leading off, number 1.
On the mound for the White Sox, we have Jack McDowell, who, again, would go on to become a true Yankee later on.
Screwball. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ground ball to short. He has it. Close to first. He's out. Next up, number 30. Hitting 327. Breaking ball. Inside. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to second.
True Yankee, Willie Randolph.
In time. Next up, number 25. Fastball. Outside. Ball 1. The pitch on the way. Ground ball to second. He has it.
Bobby Bonilla, still getting paid by the New York Mets.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. After one, no score. Leading off, number 8, batting 220.
And yes, that is Bo Jackson, who spent one season with the White Sox. After spending the early part of his career with the Royals, he injured his hip playing football for the Raiders and tried to keep his baseball career going,
On the way, long fly ball down the line to
which he
right.
does very well with a home run here.
Home run. Next up, number 23.
Here we've got Robin Ventura, who would become a Met on those great late 90s, maybe early 2000 teams, before, again, becoming a true Yankee.
Number 70.
And here we have catching legend Carlton Pudge Fisk.
Ground ball to second. Close to first. He's out. Next up, number 40.
Dan Pasqua, true Yankee.
59 batter. Hit up the middle. Picks it up to throw to second. Next up, number 1.
And I'm pretty sure this is Lance Johnson, who later on became a Met, and I'm pretty sure he later on became a, you guessed it, true Yankee.
Out. 3 away. 1 run. 2 hits. No errors. And 1 left on. After 1.5. With the score, Chicago 1, New York nothing. Curve. Called strike. Strike 1. He delivers. Breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The count is 0-2. Hit up the middle. He has it. Close to second. Next up, number 20. Delivered. Fastball. Takes it. Strike 1. The pitch on the way. Fly ball deep to center. Off the wall. Close ball. Close to the plate. In there was a double. Next up, number 10. Up to 58 batters. Through ball. Strike 1. The runner goes back. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here it comes. Screwball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He goes down on strike. The runner goes back. Next up, number 2. Hitting 272. Swing and a ground ball. Up the middle. Got it. Close to the plate. The runner comes in to score. Base hit. The runner comes in to score. Next up, number 21. He delivers. Hit to second. Great stop. Close to second. Close to first. Double play. 3 away. In the bottom of the second, with the score, New York 2, Chicago 1. Leading off, number 13.
Finally, we have Ozzie Guillen, who later went on to manage the White Sox.
Ground ball to the pitcher. He has it. The throw to first. In time. There comes the throw. The throw to first. Next up, number 30. Off base hit. 0-1 count. Hit foul. The pitch on the way. Short fly ball to center. It drops in. The runner going for 2. Throws to second. The runner going for 3. Not in time. Next up, number 6. A 3-0-4 batter. Ground ball to second. He drops the ball. Picked it up. The throw to second. The runner scores. A big error for the fielder. Next up, number 35. Hitting 3-18. The runner heads for second. Line drive. Right to second. It drops in. He has it. The throw to second. Base hit. Next up, number 8. Delivered. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He drops it. I can't believe it. Picked it up, throws to first. The runner scores, throws to third. A big error for number 10. Next up, number 23. A 2-84 batter. Curve. Inside. Ball 1. Foul ball. The pitch. The runner heads for third. Hit hard to short and makes the catch. And throws to second. Double play. Side retires. In the top of the third, the score is Chicago 3, New York 2. Leading off, number 16. The pitch on the way. Breaking ball. He takes it. Ball strike delivered. Fastball. Takes it. Strike 2. Here it comes. Short fly ball to center. He has a play and makes the catch. Next up, number 1. The pitch. Fastball. He takes it. Ball strike. He delivers. Breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The count is 0-2. Hit down the line to right. Great stop. He's out. Next up, number 30. A 3-27 batter. Hit foul. Delivered. Line drive to short. It drops in. He has it. Close to second.
True Yankee, Willie Randolph.
Next up, number 25. The runner heads for second. Line drive to short. It drops in. Close to second.
Bobby Bonilla, still getting paid by the New York Mets.
Next up, number 33. A 2-60 batter. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The runner heads for third and throws to third. The pitch on the way. Ground ball down the line to right. The runner heads for home. Got it. The throw to first. The runner scores. Here comes the throw. In there with a double. Next up, number 20. Hitting 2-59. Hit hard to short. It drops in. The runner scores. He has it. Close to second. The runner comes in to score. In there with a double. Next up, number 10. He delivers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He has it. Close to third. Safe. And throws to first. The runner going for 2. Here comes the throw. In there with a double. Next up, number 2. The pitch. The runner is for home. Swing and a ground ball to second. He has it. The throw goes to first. Got him. Side retires. In the bottom of the third, the score is New York 5, Chicago 3. Leading off, number 72. The pitch. Fastball. He takes it. Ball strike. Strike 1. The pitch. Hit to second. Picks it up, throws to first. Out. Next up, number 44. A 2-59 batter. Long fly ball. Deep to right. It drops in. Got it. The throw goes to second. Next up, number 1. Hitting 2-74. Infield batter. Here it comes. Curve. Takes it. Strike 1. He delivers. Fastball. He takes it. Called strike. Here it comes. Hit to second. He has it. Throws to second. He's out. The throw to first. He's safe. Next up, number 13. Infield normal. Ground ball to short and throws to second. Outside retired. No runs. One hit, no errors, and one left on. In the top of the fourth, the score is New York 5, Chicago 3. Leading off, number 21, hitting 241. Changeup, called strike, curve, swing and a miss. Strike two. The pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to short. The throw goes to first. Out. Next up, number 16. Here comes the pitch. Through ball, inside, ball one. The pitch on the way. Hit to short. Got it. The throw goes to second. Next up, number 1. Delivered. Off-speed pitch. He takes it. Strike one. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Outside. Ball one. Here it comes. The runner heads for second. Hit down the line to right. Great stop. Close to second. In time. Next up, number 30. Hitting 327. Changeup. Takes it. Right. Close to second.
Carlton Fisk was pretty old by this point by baseball standards, but I guess the game makers had enough respect for him to give him a cannon for an arm. Vince Coleman rarely gets thrown out in this game, and if you keep watching till the end, you'll note that I have to make a decision based on what happened just now. So stay tuned.
Got it. Close to second. Next up, number 6. Infield back. Here comes the pitch. The runner heads for second. Hit to second. Got it. Close to second. He's out. Close to first. He's safe. Next up, number 35. Here it comes. Line drive. Right to second. It drops in. The runner heads for third. Close to first. The runner heads for home. In there was a double. Next up, number 8. Infield in. Infield normal. Delivered. Hit hard. Right to second.
What?
It drops in. The runner comes in to score. He has it. Close to second. The runner comes in to score. Base hit. Next up, number 23. Hitting 284. Infield back. Ground ball up the middle. Close to second. Out. Close to first. He's out. Double play. 3 away. 2 runs. 3 hits. No errors. And no one left on after 4.5. New York 5, Chicago 5. Leading off, number 30. Off-speed pitch. He takes it. Line drive. The right fielder makes the
True
catch.
Yankee, Willie
He's
Randolph.
out. Next up, number 25. Off-speed pitch. Takes it. Here comes the pitch. Changeup. Outside. Ball one. He delivers. Foul ball. The pitch. Ground ball to short. He has it. The throw to first.
Bobby Bonilla, still getting paid by the New York Mets.
Next up, number 33. Time out. Time out. He delivers. Curve. Called strike. Here it comes. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball. Down the line to right. Got it. Close to second. Not in time. Next up, number 20. The pitch. Long fly ball. Deep to right and makes the grab. Side retired. In the bottom of the fifth. The score is up by 5 times. Leading off, number 72. Delivered. Fastball. Takes it. Strike one. The pitch on the way. Curve. Outside. Ball one. The pitch on the way. Curve. Inside. Ball two. Delivered. Ground ball foul. Here it comes. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike three. He goes down on strike. Next up, number 44. Swing and a ground ball. Down the line to right. Great catch. Out. Close to first. Next up, number 1. The pitch. Off-speed pitch. He takes it. Strike one. The pitch. Ground ball to short. Picks it up and throws to second. Next up, number 13. Infield back. Pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch. Called strike. Throws to second. The runner steals second. Safe. Here it comes. The runner heads for third. Hit up the middle. Great stop. The throw to first. Not in time. Throws home. The tag got him. Side retired. No runners. One hit, no errors, and one left on. In the top of the sixth. Up by 5 ties. Leading off, number 10. Breaking ball. Outside. Ball 1. The count is 1-0. Hit down the line to the left. Foul. Here it comes. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ground ball too short. Picks it up. Throws to first. Got him. Next up, number 2. Delivered. Curve. He takes it. Strike line. Here comes the pitch. Curve. He takes it. Called strike. Here it comes. Line drive to short. It drops in. The runner going for 2. Picks it up. Throws to second. The tag got him. Next up, number 21. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch. Inside. Ball 1. The pitch on the way. Ground ball to second. Got it. Throws to first. He's out. 3 away. No runs. 1 hit. No errors. And no one left on. After 6, up by 5 ties. Leading off, number 30. Hitting 268. Time out. Number 55 comes into pitch. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard. Right to second. The throw goes to first. He's out. Next up, number 6. Ground ball up the middle. Picks it up, throws to first. Got him. Next up, number 35. Opry, 18 batter. Line drive, right to second. He makes the catch. Out. Side retired after 6. And a half. Up by 5 ties. Leading off, number 55. Time out. Number 8 goes in with number 55. Next up, number 8. Fastball. Called strike. Strike 1. The count is 0-1. Fastball. Outside. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Curve. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Delivered. Line drive to short. It drops in. Throws to second. Next up, number 1. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch. Outside. Ball. The count is 1-0. The runner heads for second. Line drive to short. It drops in. He has it and throws to second. Base hit. Next up, number 30. The pitch. Ball to first. Foul. The pitch. The runner heads for third. Swing and a ground ball to second.
True Yankee, Willie Randolph.
Goes to the plate. Base hit. Here comes the throw. Next up, number 25. Time out. Time out. The pitch, fastball. Strike 1. The count is 0-1. Ground ball to second. Great stop. Throws home. He's out. Throws to first.
Bobby Bonilla, still getting paid by the New York Mets.
Next up, number 33. Here comes the pitch. Hit to third. Foul. The pitch. The runner heads for home. Hit to short. He has it. The throw to second. Throws to first. Double play. Side retired. After 7, up by 5 ties. Leading off, number 8. Time out. Number 61 comes into pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball to third. Foul. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. Throws to first. Out. Next up, number 23. Here it comes. Ground ball down the line to right. Got it. Throws to first. In time. Next up, number 72. Here it comes. Line drive to center. It drops in. The runner going for two. Picked it up, close to second. The tag got him. Side retired after 7.5. The score is New York 5, Chicago 5. Leading off, number 20. Here it comes. Screwball outside. Ball 1. Delivered. Swing and a ground ball to second. The throw goes to first. He's out. Next up, number 10. Out to 58 batter. Fastball inside. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball hit back up the middle. Close to second. Next up, number 2. Here comes the pitch. The runner heads for second. Swing and a ground ball. Hit back up the middle. Picked it up down to second. The throw to first. Double play. Side retired. No runs. One hit, no errors, and no one left on. In the bottom of the 8th, with the score, up by 5 ties. Leading off, number 44. Batting 259. Hit hard. The shortstop makes the play. Out. Next up, number 1. Hitting 274. Ground ball hit back up the middle. Close to first. In time. Next up, number 13. Here it comes. Hit to short. He has it. Close to first. He's out. Side retired after 8.5. With the score, up by 5 ties. Leading off, number 21. Breaking ball outside. 1-0 count. Curve. Strike 1. Here it comes. Curve. He takes it. Strike 2. 1-2 count. Ground ball too short. Picked it up, close to first. Got him. Next up, number 61. Batting 143. Timeout. Number 27 goes in with number 61. Next up, number 27. Fastball. He takes it. Strike 1. Here it comes. Hit hard. Right to second, but makes the catch. Out. Next up, number 1. The pitch on the way. Fastball. Takes it. Strike 1. The pitch. Changeup. Inside. Ball 1. He delivered. Hit up the middle. Got it. Close to first. Out. Side retired. No runs. No hits. No errors. And no one left on. Extra innings. The score is up by 5 ties. Leading off, number 30. Number 40 comes into pitch. The pitch on the way. Curve. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. Back to the box. Close to first. He's out. Next up, number 6. Out 3, 0-4 batter. The pitch on the way. Curve. Takes it. Called strike. Strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. Picked it up. Close to first. In time. Next up, number 35. Batting 3-18. Fastball. He takes it. Strike 1. Curve. Outside. Ball 1. The count is 1-1. Curve. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Picked it up. Close to first. Got him. 3 away. In the top of the 10th. Up by 5 ties. Leading off, number 30. He delivers. Curve. He takes it. Strike 1. Here comes the pitch. Changeup. Outside. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And
True Yankee, Willie Randolph.
Next up, number 25. Hit up the middle. He has a
Bobby Bonilla, still getting paid by the New York Mets.
Next up, number 33. The pitch on the way. Hit hard to short and makes the grab. Down to second. Double play. Next up, number 20. Timeout. That's all for number 31. Number 38 comes into pitch. Screwball outside. Ball 1. And throws to second. The runner, he's back. The pitch, fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Close to second. pitch hits the second. Great stop. The throw goes to second. He's out. 3 away. After 10, up by 5 times. Leading off, number 8. Here comes the pitch. Hits the second. Got it. The throw goes to first. He's out. Next up, number 23. Here comes the pitch. Curve. Strike 1. The count is 0-1. Hit hard to short. It drops in. Picks it up, throws to second. Next up, number 72. Batting 241. Delivered. Ground ball to the pitcher. He has it. Throws to second. Throws to first. Double play. 3 away. No runs. 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on after 10.5. New York 5, Chicago 5. Leading off, number 10. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ground ball to second. Great stop. The throw goes to first. Got him. Next up, number 2. Delivered. Breaking ball. Inside. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball to third. Foul. Delivered. Swing and a ground ball to second. Throws to first. He's out. Next up, number 21. The pitch. Fastball. Outside. Ball 1. Delivered. Swing and a ground ball to short. And throws to second. Next up, number 40. Timeout. Number 32 goes in with number 40. Next up, number 32. The runner hits for second. Ground ball to short. The throw goes to second. Outside retired. No runs. 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. After 11, up by 5 times. Leading off, number 44. Timeout. That's all for number 32. Number 31 comes into pitch. The pitch on the way. Curve takes it. Strike 1. The count is 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to second. The throw goes to first. In time. Next up, number 1. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball to the pitcher. Got it. Throws to first. He's out. Next up, number 13. Delivered. Hit up the middle. Got it. The throw to first. Got him. Side retired. No runs. No hits. No errors. And no one left on after 11.5. Up by 5 times. Leading off, number 1. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Called strike. Strike 1. The pitch. High drive. Deep to left. Off the wall. Got it. And throws to second. Next up, number 30.
You've probably noticed I rarely bunt in these games, but in this point, I remembered that earlier on in the game I tried to steal second with Vince Coleman, but Fisk threw me out, so I had to hurry into a bunt situation there. Bobby Bonilla still getting paid by the New York Mets.
The runner scores base hit. New York has the win, 6-5. With the score, New York 6 runs, 23 hits and 1 error. Chicago 5 runs, 12 hits and no errors. The win goes to New York.